Ready for part three? Part three, synthetic division. So it turns out that if you're going to divide by x and it's either plus or if it's minus just one number, there's a shortcut you can use. It's called synthetic division. And the example we just did was this kind. We were dividing by something like this, so we could have used it. But if you were dividing by something like this, you have to use long division. There's no choice. Because you see, that's not just x plus or minus a number. It's 2x plus or minus a number. Or if you were dividing by like an uglier polynomial like this, and you had like a whole bunch of stuff up here, blah, 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 whatever, right? You have to use long division for this kind. But if it's just like x minus 7 or x plus 2 or something like that, you can use synthetic division. Synthetic division is beautiful. You're going to love it. Listo?
No.
Oh, too bad. Here we go. Check it out, Alexa. We're going to do the same exact one. We're going to use synthetic division for it, though. Now, there's some stylistic things, like different ways of writing answers. I don't remember exactly which way the book wants you to write the answer, but it all means the same thing. Like, this is your answer. This is the numerator divided by the denominator equals that. That's the quotient, and that's the remainder. Okay, so the book also shows they do synthetic division with a different. They write it different than I do it. Like, the book actually uses something that looks like this, but I don't like that. I do it this way. And then watch. Do you remember the coefficients are the numbers in front of the variables, right? So like 2, -5, -7, and 20, those are the coefficients of the numerator.
Oh.
So those go here. 2, leave space, -5, -7, 20. But no x's, no variables, right?
No.
And again, if there was a number missing, if there was like a 0x², we'd have to put a 0 there. Now the tricky part, Edgar, this is the part, if you mess this up, this is probably it. We have to put the opposite of that number here.
That's
Right there.
a problem, because like along all, when you're solving the problem, you have to
Change signs,
Yeah,
change
change
signs,
signs.
change signs. Yeah, and the reason you change the sign here, it has to do with stuff we're going to learn in the next chapter. So I could maybe explain it to you, but you'd just probably be like more
Why
confused than
can't you
before.
just solve it without changing signs? Why
Well, 'cause
does
you
it
get the wrong
have to
answer.
be
Because you get the wrong answer. All right, check it out. Check it out. Here, this one's easier. So our first number is 2, so we just bring down the 2 right here, right? Just like that. That's always that way. And then 2 times 3 is, I'm not very good at math, but I think that's 6, right? Do you see what I did? I did 3 times 2, so I did this right here. I multiplied these numbers right here, and then that number went right there. Do you see? 3 times 2 is 6. Now I'm going to subtract these, or just combine them, right? -5 plus 6 is 1. Now 3 times 1, 3. Do you see where I got the 3? Because it was 3 times 1. Okay, now combining those, -7 and 3 is -4. Yeah? -3 and -4 is -12. Combine those.
Isn't it a negative times a negative and positive?
Yeah, but this is a positive, and that's a negative. Do you see how this is related to our answer? Do you see the remainder? This last number, always the remainder. That is always the remainder. The last number is the
So can
remainder.
you like just not do that and just do this?
Not do this?
No, yeah.
If it's something like this, yes. If it's x plus or minus just one number, yeah,
You could do it this way.
you could do it this way.
'Cause
Synthetic
it's easier.
division.
It's easier.
It's way easier. But this only works if you're doing x plus a number or x minus a number. That's it. Okay, now check this out. This is the part that's the trickiest. You have to start writing your answer from right to left, because this is the constant term. This is x squared. And if there were more numbers, this one would be x cubed, the next one would be x to the fourth, and so on, right? So our answer is 2x squared plus 1x minus 4, and then plus a remainder of 8 over x minus 3. Hashtag K Shukis. That is a pretty cool way though, right? That's pretty cool, right?
Can we do another one of those?
Oh, we're going to do a ton of them.
No, just one.
Oh, just one.
No,
Just one.
Just one.
Just one. Actually, yeah, we're going to do